Hi everyone, and welcome to the first of the 10 videos I'm going to be releasing for my countdown to the date that Falling Light comes out, which is September 7th, 2020. So video number 10 in our countdown. This one is, this excerpt that I'm going to read today is one that I chose because it has a character in it that I absolutely adore. She was so much fun to write. I really wish I could have found more spots to squeeze her in. Unfortunately, that wasn't really in the cards for this story. But this interaction between our main character, Samira Min, and Jenny McGregor, who is the character that I adore, is one that I think is a great example of maybe why she was so much fun for me to write. She's just really a very fun character. And she is also the executive assistant to the other main character in the story. So without further ado, Jenny leaned against her desk instead of sitting in her chair. She stared at him intently, her head cocked to one side and that look of amusement never leaving her face. Samir waited for her to say something, but her silence forced him into taking the lead. I'm sorry, is something wrong? Am I missing a joke? Oh, God, no, sorry. She laughed and shook her head. It's just that I don't think Mr. Lim has ever had a personal visit at the office before. I guess I'm curious about who you are, why you're here, and how you know him. But none of that is my business, unless, of course, you want to tell me. Samir laughed, relaxing some as he did so. It amused him that he wasn't the only one who found Keeler to be such a mystery. Her entire demeanor put him at ease and gave him something else to focus on instead of what he was going to say when he finally did talk to Keeler. It's complicated. I met him through a good friend of mine, sort of a sister to me. How she met him is a whole different, complicated story. I've only known him a few days, but something important came up and I need his input on it. How long have you worked here for? About 5 years. He's a strange boss, but a good one. Most of the people who work for this firm as his assistant usually end up in a pretty good job when they leave. Although, to be honest, I'm not really sure I want to work elsewhere. I like it here. But don't tell him that. Jenny winked at Samir and glanced at her watch. He should be done soon enough. She smoothed herself out and took a seat behind the desk. Samir guessed that Samir probably wouldn't be a fan of his assistant gossiping with a visitor. But he couldn't resist one more question. Samir walked over to lean against her desk. He honestly liked her. She had such a sweet disposition. It was refreshing. 5 years is a long time to work for someone and not know about their personal life. Why do you think that is? Jenny leaned forward and lowered her voice to a conspiratorial whisper. I didn't think he even had a private life until a few months ago. Samir laughed hard. I think you're right. So that is the very short snippet I was reading for you today, first of 10. And I hope you join me for the next video. And do remember, of course, I am reading these videos in no particular order. And I am doing my best to avoid any spoilers. If you have any questions, of course, do feel free to leave them in the comments on whatever platform you're watching this in. I will be collecting those questions and I will be doing my best to answer all of them in a release date video on September 7th. So once again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do on this platform, and have a great day, time part, whatever it is. Thank you.